I'm now going to show you how to update a plan or create a plan from a template. This is probably the most likely scenario. So I was just sent an email by my boss who's told me to update my prices and quantities and my FTE throughputs, and they've attached something. So I'm just going to open this up. And I see that I'm on an instructions tab. It tells me to click on a sheet, pick my plan and cost center, hit refresh. So this workbook was prepared for me. You see I'm clicking through the tabs. These are the various service offerings of payment services. So I click on revenue card services, although up top here I see that I have a different planning cost center. So if I hit refresh, since I'm something of a power user, I do have access to multi-channel communication services, and it pulled in their revenue worksheet. You shouldn't have that problem. Most planners will have access to OneCat 10. So let me go to the payment services planning cost centers. Okay, and there they are. So card services is the service offering. I'm on the card services tab. I hit refresh and it pulls in that revenue worksheet, and I can simply come in and change my quantities. Now this data was loaded manually as part of the shakeout of the system from the Q3 spreadsheet driver-based forecast. And in this case, I can tell by the number that they did not forecast, or they did not use the quantity per FTE here. So I or my coworker, we decided to put in a dollar quantity so that we wouldn't get a crazy notional head count out of the tool. If I had a 1 here, it would forecast that I needed 164,520 people. So that's why the quantity per FTE is handy. The tool has a feature to forecast headcount for you. So I'll put that in there. And if I hit submit, my change is now on the server. So it's that easy. So working with a template, it's a whole lot, less work. I'm going to change my planning cost center again. Let's see if I can do it a little quicker this time. Again, you shouldn't have this problem because you don't have rights. You won't have rights to other planning cost centers. But notice I'm looking for the ones that end with revenue and cost. So this is Child Support Solutions, revenue and cost. I hit refresh. Very quick. So you see this particular service offering, child support, has quite a few drivers. They've got the maximum of 10, and they use the comments. They've got their prices and their quantities. All right, we'll do one more. Okay, child support expert pay. I don't think this one had any planning cost centers. I'm sorry, I don't think this one had any revenue drivers. CSES expert pay. So I pick the planning cost center, I hit refresh. There's no drivers here. That could be fine, or maybe one needs to be added. So I already showed in a different lesson how to add a driver from a blank spreadsheet. The same thing applies if you're working from a template. If there's nothing here you need to add it, right-click Smart View, Add Row. If you're on an existing template, I'm sorry, there's existing drivers. I see here they're already using driver 1, 2, and 4 for external revenue. So I could add a driver. I could pick driver 3 or driver 5. That doesn't really matter. It's just an arbitrary number. What matters is the driver type, the account, and the planning cost center. Those three things together are the intersection that the tool is using. So I think I'm going to stop there. Again, the point of this was somebody can email you a spreadsheet. You simply open it, go to the appropriate tab, go to Smart View, and click Refresh. You'll be prompted for your user ID, and that's all there's to it.